Welcome to the Indiana Association for College Admission Counseling Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so please be sure to sign up for additional sessions. The presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at strivescan.com/Indiana. And now I'd like to turn it over to our presenters. And up first is Ancilla College.
All right, hello, my name is Matt Farrer. I work with admissions here at Ancilla College. We're in Donaldson, Indiana. Donaldson is literally just a couple of blocks outside of Plymouth, Indiana. We're about 45 minutes from South Bend, about 2 hours north of Indianapolis, and about an hour and a half from Chicago. This PowerPoint I'm getting ready to use here is actually designed for a little bit longer than 6 minutes, so I'm going to try to rush through it for the sake of time. But if you have any questions, you can always hit me up in the group chat, or you can email admissions@ancilla.edu. So Ancilla, we're actually a small private Catholic two-year college in Northern Indiana. We're a small school, about 350 students. It has gone over the years up to as close to like 750, but we generally stay on the small side. We have a student to faculty ratio of 1:9. So we keep the class sizes really small. Our average class sizes are between like 12 and 15 students. We have students from 13 different states and 5 different countries. As I mentioned, we're located in Donaldson, Indiana. We're on about 1,200 acres. Our grounds are beautiful this time of year, man. They include woods, trails, trees. We even have our own lake here on campus with paddle boats and kayaks that the students can take out anytime they want. We focus on 5 different areas here at Ancilla. We want to challenge you academically, but support you. We offer like free tutoring, free writing lab, free math lab, student support services, just a lot of resources to enable. Like I'd like to tell people, it's not an easy school, but we make it easy for you to do well. We want to make you become an active learner, so you'll be learning like hands-on experience. We want to help you gain leadership skills and make sure that your job, career, or education ready if you decide to move on to a bachelor's or a master's degree program or even further. And actually, as of July 1st, we will actually be Ancilla College of Marian University. We've started a partnership with Marian University. So we'll actually be their campus in the north. It's an amazing opportunity for us. Marian's a very, very well-respected university. So we'll actually be offering a lot of programs through them. It allows our students the opportunity to have access to all their quality programs while still in the small environment that we like to offer. We have small class sizes, personalized attention. You'll be on a texting basis with your professors here, very one-on-one atmosphere. We have liberal arts degrees with concentrations in biology, communications in English, history, human services, organizations and society, social services, and world languages, which include both Latin and Spanish as well. Our agriculture program has concentrations in both animal sciences and agribusiness. Animal sciences is one of our bigger programs. We actually have our own beef and grain farm here on campus. Our business program has concentrations in business information technology, so a lot of the computer-based guys gravitate toward that, as well as general business, sales and supply chain, or sports management. Our education has tracks in the elementary ed and secondary education, and for the secondary education, you can do concentrations in history, English, biology, or there's a Spanish education track as well. Our exercise science program has 3 different focuses, just standard exercise science, sports performance, or nutrition, fitness, and wellness, depending on your career goals. We also have a new veterinary nursing program. It's been around for a couple of years now, but we just opened our own veterinary nursing facility, which is basically a full veterinary office. It has x-ray rooms, it has a surgery room, it has boarding facilities. So it's really a great hands-on place to learn that science, as well as partner with vet offices in the community as well. We have transfer agreements with dozens of colleges, including Marian University. And actually, once you're here, a student at Ancilla of Marian University, you're already in Marian. So if you want to transfer down there to finish your degree, you're already in the system. You don't need to apply. You just change locations. We do have on-campus housing. They were built about 5 years ago, so they're very new, very modern. Each room has its own private bathroom and shower, and they are room and boarding packages. So it comes with a meal plan as well. As I mentioned, it's, a smaller campus. We pride ourselves in our safety. We have an EMT on campus at all times, 24/7, that can be from their office to the dorms in under 60 seconds. We do have athletics: basketball, cross country, bowling, golf, soccer, baseball, volleyball, softball, lacrosse, wrestling, and cheerleading. In fact, actually, our basketball team they're banded this season ranked #1 in the nation, and they're going to compete for the national title here next week. We just sent 4 bowlers to the national championships. 3 of the bowlers were All-Americans, so 1 of them placed 2nd in the nation. So we've had some very, very proud athletic accomplishments. 95% of our students do receive financial aid. We pride ourselves in working with them individually to make sure that the college experience is affordable. Textbooks are also included in the cost of tuition. There is no cost for a parking pass. And like I say, we offer free tutoring and free counsel sessions. The application process is pretty simple. You just go to www.ancilla.edu, fill out the application, submit your transcripts, and set up and come visit the campus. We'll sit down and answer any questions you have. If you have any questions, you can just contact us at admissions@ancilla.edu, or you can call 574-936-8898, extension 330. And if you have any questions otherwise, like I said, you can submit them in the chat, or you can email me at that email address and set up a time for you and your family to come check out the campus.
Great, thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Next up is Bethel University.
Hello, everyone. My name is Olivia, and I work at Bethel along with my coworker, Suzanne. We're really excited to tell you about what Bethel has to offer in the unique community that we have here. So we'll get started just telling you a little bit about Bethel's location and the opportunities that brings.
Thanks, Olivia. Like Olivia said, my name is Suzanne. We are located in Mishawaka, Indiana, so north central Indiana, about 2 hours from Chicago, 2 hours from Fort Wayne, and about 3 hours from Indy. So definitely a great central location. We have about 16,000 businesses surrounding us. So there's no problem post-graduation if you're looking for a job, or whether it be an internship, whatever it may be, we have a lot of opportunities for you. As you can see, we have hospitals in the area. We have the Indiana State Police, Fox 28. So we have a lot of opportunities that you can jump into post-graduation. We also have a great career development office. I love to brag about this. If you get nervous for interviews at all, we have free resume coaching, free interview prep. So we offer mock interviews, and you get to be a part of that. And if you just need someone to look over your resume or cover letter, we have that available to you. Also career plan development, and we also have, it's not on there, but an alumni job board. So we actually have alumni that seek you out and post jobs looking for Bethel grads.
Yeah, and as an alumni, one of my favorite parts about our location is the fun parts of that too, which we'll talk about later. But our location is right next to Notre Dame. There's so much to do here, shopping, restaurants, so much. So career-wise and just like fun-wise too. So now that we've talked about our location and all that benefits our students with the location, we'll talk a little bit about academics. And while Bethel is a smaller Christian school, we have so many opportunities with what students can major in. We have over 50 areas of study. Our most popular one is nursing, which has 100% job placement rate. They get so many clinical hours in local hospitals. Education is another big major that we have here. Our engineering program partners with the University of Notre Dame. So our students do 3 years at Bethel and 2 years at the University of Notre Dame, and receive their engineering degree from Notre Dame and Bethel as well. So business is awesome here too. There's just so many good majors. And then our professors are so helpful. Our average class size is 18. Our student to faculty ratio is 12:1. So our students truly do know their professors, and the professors know them and know how to advise them and help them through their academic experience. All students are recommended to get tutoring. Even our best students, we are like, you should get tutoring, because it's a free service and it helps all of our students just continue to challenge themselves and grow in their area of study. So our Center for Academic Success offers that.
We are a Christian university. One of my favorite parts about Bethel is chapel that we have. So we offer this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's usually from 10 to 10:50 a.m. One of my favorite parts about chapel is that we get to hear speakers from all over. We've had someone from America's Got Talent. We have local pastors that get to speak. We have students that get to speak and use their gift. So if they're part of the religion and philosophy office, they get to practice, and it's so cool to get to see their gift on stage. We've had musicians, we've had magicians, all different kinds of things. So you're not just hearing one person over and over, and it's really great to hear different perspectives and even from students of our own. We do have dorm Bible studies, so chapel is great. But if you're wanting to plug into something smaller and more intimate and tight knit, these take place in the fall typically, and you get to be a part of that. And Scripture 66, that's an event that we hold where we read the Bible all the way from Genesis to Revelation, and it's so fun. We like to joke that it's the only time students can break curfew. So it's great just to be able to be a part of that and have that on-campus event and show our love for Jesus.
So besides the academic side of things and pursuing your degree here, there's a lot to do. So a lot of our students choose to play a sport or get involved in intramurals, and we are part of the NAIA division. So we play other schools similar to us, and you can see all of our sports listed here. We just announced that we're starting a men's volleyball team this next year, and we're excited about that. We also have esports listed. That's one of our newer things, bowling, swimming. We're always getting a new sport, it seems like. And you can see there's intramurals, and then student life wise for all of our students, there's so many clubs, there's leadership opportunities, and then there's always this campus events that are happening on the weekends too. Like this weekend, I know they have a karaoke night and a kickball tournament and a luau in our coffee shop, and there's so much going on. And then also we have music, theater, and art opportunities. If you're involved in an athletic team or music, theater, art, we have talent scholarships that you can audition for or try out for, and those can help you pay for college.
Next steps, if you're looking to apply, it's free and online, takes about 10 minutes max to do. We do have the FAFSA that we're really pushing for. The deadline is this Thursday, the 15th. So definitely do that. Our school code is 001787. And finally, come visit campus. We like to say that the best way to see and experience campus is to come and be on it. You get to take a tour and do chapel and be a part of all the great things that we do.
So thank you for letting us talk a little bit about Bethel, and we hope to for you to come see us on campus.
Excellent, thank you so much. Next up is Indiana University Southeast.
Sorry, my name is Ashley. I'm a admissions counselor here at IU Southeast. So we are located, in New Albany, Indiana. So Southern Indiana, just across the river from Louisville, Kentucky. We sit on about 180 acres of land. So we're not too huge, but it's a beautiful campus to take a look at, walk around. We have a roughly 4,600 students here. And we do have a full police department on campus, and we're ranked the second safest college campus in Indiana. So they really do their part, making sure everyone is safe on campus. And then we're also the most affordable four-year institution in our area. When it comes to academics, we have all kinds of different programs, over 130 to choose from. Our class sizes are pretty small as well. So anywhere from 22 to 25 students on average, with a 14-to-1 student teacher ratio. We offer programs in arts and letters, so your English, communications. We have business, education, natural sciences, nursing, which is probably one of our most popular, and then also our social sciences. We are part of the IU system. So as an IU Southeast student, it also means you are an IU student. We have study abroad opportunities offered not just through our campus, but all of the other IU campuses that our students are able to go on. There's over 100 different programs in about 50 different countries that's available. And these programs, they're anywhere from, a couple weeks over spring break all the way up to a full academic year. And we do offer financial aid and scholarships to help students cover those costs. As for different resources that are offered on campus for students, we have one-on-one tutoring that are usually with peers that excelled in that class. We also have different labs like our writing center, math lab, science lab, and language lab. All of these are free resources that have faculty members and other students in there assisting you with any classes that you're struggling with, or maybe a lesson that you didn't quite get. Our mentoring program is great for students who just need that extra level of support. So you're paired with either a faculty member, a staff member, maybe an alumni, and they're really your go-to person from start to finish. We have counseling services available, as well as disability services. So if you need any type of accommodations in the classroom, we're able to provide those. And again, all of these services are free for our students. So we want to make sure you're successful here, and we don't want you to have any obstacles getting to those resources. As for our student life, we have 8 different fraternities and sororities on campus. So if you're interested in Greek life, it's a great opportunity to get involved. They do a lot of philanthropy through the community. And we also have over 100 student organizations. So whether you're interested in something academic, political, religious, social, fun, whatever the case is, we have all kinds of options for you. And we also have an opportunity for students to create their own organization. So maybe we don't have something that you really want to see on campus. You can start that and leave your mark here. We're also part of the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, and we offer men, women's, and co-ed sports, as well as intramural sports. So you can see the list of those here. And then our intramurals, it differs throughout the year what we have. We do have 5 lodges on campus. So we call them lodges opposed to dorms because they're nothing like your traditional residence hall. So they are apartments style living. There are different types of rooms that you can choose from. So anywhere from you have your own room, share a bathroom with one person, and then your kitchen and living room area with whoever's in your apartment. You can choose to share a room and a bathroom with a person. So all kinds of different opportunities. They are fully furnished, the kitchen. So it has your microwave, your dishwasher, stove, all that good stuff. They also have Wi-Fi and cable that's free for students to use. Outside of the rooms in the common areas, there are computer labs and study rooms for students to use, as well as free washers and dryers on both levels. When it comes to funding your education, so the FAFSA is always the first thing that we tell students to do. Again, it does close on April 15th. So if you haven't already gotten that done, make sure you do that if you're a senior. If you're not a senior, then October 1st is when your FAFSA is going to open. And it opens October 1st of every year. And the website and our school code is listed there. You just want to make sure you put school codes on there so we receive that information. We also have different scholarships. Based on academics and such. And if you have any questions, you always can contact our Student Central. And to become a Grenadier, we look for a 440 high school diploma and a 2.0 GPA. We do not have any test score requirements. Our application is online, and you can use senior for your fee waiver. And you'll just want to send us your high school transcripts. And you can connect with us over social media, or we're doing in-person campus tours. And I'll put our contact information in the chat.
Excellent, thank you so much. Next up is Columbus College of Art and Design.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us this evening for this information about all these great institutions. My name is Ellen Ellis, and I'm the Director of Admissions at Columbus College of Art and Design, or as we call it, CCAD, located in Columbus, Ohio. That's about a 3-ish hour drive from Indianapolis. They're in Indiana. I know I've made that trip often to come recruit in that area myself. So it's just a straight shot right down I-70 to downtown Columbus, Ohio. So first of all, let me share a little bit about more about our location, some general stats, frequently asked questions. So as I mentioned, we are located in Columbus, Ohio. We are what you would describe like an urban style campus located in downtown Columbus, Ohio. We're a small, tight-knit college campus community with a focus in art and design, primarily majors in visual arts and design. We have about a dozen or so buildings located within about a 3x3 city block area and a student population of about 1,100, which certainly translates into small class sizes and a very, as I mentioned before, tight-knit community with a common interest of arts and design. If you're interested in becoming part of the CCAD community, our application process is all online. You can use our CCAD application or the Common App to apply. We look for 3 main elements: a written essay, your transcripts, which will help us evaluate your GPA, and also a portfolio. We require that students submit 8 to 15 pieces. We are test optional. I know that more schools have gone test optional this past year. We've actually always been test optional and plan to remain so. So SAT and ACT scores are completely up to you to submit or not submit. For my sophomores and juniors in the audience, typically our application deadlines are December 1st. That's the early application deadline, and February 1st. That's our priority deadline. But we are rolling admissions. So if you're a senior out there still thinking about your options, and if it's too late, it's not. At CCAD, we are still accepting applications for the fall 2021 semester. These are the 11 majors we offer, all focused within the visual arts, as I mentioned before. You can actually minor in any of these options as well, or partake in some of our specialized minors like art therapy, business, art history, creative writing. The way our curriculum works here is that 2/3 of the classes you take are studio style. So making, creating, doing, problem solving. And then 1/3 are kind of lecture or gen ed style classes. Even those liberal arts classes are still tailored toward your overarching goal of becoming a creative professional though. And so the maths are tailored to a really practical kind of business math approach. Your writings, humanities, and histories are also very arts focused and communications focused. So that's kind of how our curriculum works. We also ensure that students begin their major of choice from their very first semester. So no having to apply to the program separately or waiting around till sophomore year. We want you to get started in what you're most passionate about right from the get-go. Now, it's because of that really hands-on style, studio-driven curriculum in state-of-the-art facilities where students have access to things like VR gear, state-of-the-art computer labs with the software and hardware that are used in the real industries of graphic design and animation and game art and illustration. Our fashion facilities have a number of industrial grade fabric printers, sewing machines, and dress forms. We're having students use the real tools they would use in the real world. So they're really prepared to dive right into internships, co-ops, and full-time employment opportunities while still being a student or after graduation. And so on the screen, you're seeing some visual highlights of some alumni success stories. We have students go off to found their own maybe fashion or footwear or accessory lines like Susanna Madrid here. We have had students go on to become book illustrators and fine artists, storytellers through their illustrations and paintings, glass, or even photography. We have incredible alumni like Dan Scanlon, who got his start at Disney Pixar as a storyboard artist for the Toy Stories and Cars series, and is now director level, executive level. And one of his most recent projects was the direction of the major motion picture Onward, just released last year. We also have students like Angelo Thomas, who authored his own kind of self-autobiographical story called The Incredible Jake Parker. He also translated that into a screenplay and then developed it into a full-length motion picture, which you can actually watch online, or you could read the book version. So our students are coming to the table with a wide range of interests, a wide range of backgrounds and understanding of the arts. And we help each student kind of meeting them where they're at, diving into their major of choice, and really launching into a creative career. Our community certainly extends past the classroom. We offer 2 on-campus residence halls, living situations for students. One is apartment style, one is kind of a more first-time freshman suite style living arrangement. We have a number, oops, I went the wrong way there. We have a number of student organizations and clubs ranging from major focused collectives to clubs that are more about kind of shared hobbies or interests, religious affiliations, or cultural and identity backgrounds. And if you'd like to learn more about the city of Columbus, which you see some quick stats here, or maybe you'd like to set an appointment with myself or one of my counselor team to review your own portfolio and take your next steps, then you can certainly scan this QR code. We're excited to help set up a tour, an appointment, or a portfolio review. Thanks so much.
Great, thank you. Next up is Ashland University.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. My name is Kyle Whistle. I'm one of our assistant directors of admission here at Ashland. And today I'm going to be going through and taking a few minutes to chat with you folks about AAU and hopefully get you some more information. So just to go ahead and get started, looking at where Ashland University is located, we are actually in Ohio. So we are in what I call central Ohio. So we're sandwiched right in here between Cleveland and Columbus. We're a great location to connect students with lots of different opportunities within our state. Now, looking at the university, Ashland has about 2,100 undergraduate students on campus, and across the board, our motto is accent on the individual. So going through and providing that individual attention for every single student is a huge aspect of what we're doing on campus every single day. Now, in terms of providing that student support, we offer a wide variety of different opportunities. Through the Center for Academic Support, students can receive professional academic advising and peer tutoring. Through our Career Center for Life Calling, we help students find what that life calling is and then help them achieve that through career fairs, resume reviews, mock interviews. Even here on campus, we have our brand new established Military and Veterans Resource Center. So this is a building that helps connect those military connected families with the resources and benefits they have earned from serving our country. So we want to make sure that all students are supported in whatever endeavors they want to take here on campus. Within our academics, we offer 60 undergraduate majors plus graduate and doctoral level programs. But one thing that is exceptional about AU is all of our programs are direct admit. So what this means is our students are fully admitted into those programs upon admission to Ashland University. So there is no wait period in terms of starting that academic major. On top of that, if you are earning college credit in any way currently, whether it be AP, CCP, dual enrollment, etc., we will accept those credits here at Ashland University as long as we scored a C or above in those academic courses. Looking at some of our different majors, here at AU, we offer an outstanding College of Nursing and Health Sciences. This is majors such as nursing, dietetics, and exercise science. One of the greatest things about this program is the outcomes for our students. We have a 95% first-time passage rate on the NCLEX exam, which is that exam students have to go and sit for to receive their RN. When Ashland University was founded over 140 years ago, we originally offered 2 degrees, one in teaching, the second in preaching. Now we offer 60 plus, but education has been a cornerstone of what we do here at Ashland for over 140 years. We offer a wide variety of licensure areas, starting with primary childhood, middle grades, high school, intervention specialist, arts and music education, a wide variety of opportunities for students to choose from. Through our College of Business and Economics here on campus, we offer 14 different specialties that our students can dive into, looking at business management, business administration, finance, accounting, even our brand new major, manufacturing management, where we're going through and getting students some really great tangible skills to get out there and manage floors of different mechanical and electrical engineers. One great thing about the College of Business and Economics is a student's opportunity to earn an MBA in 5 years. So if that's something that you're interested in, we'd love to talk to you about the opportunity to spend 5 years here at Ashland and walk away with both your bachelor's and master's degree. Finally, looking at the College of Arts and Sciences, we have degrees within history, political science, psychology, social work, etc. One thing that's amazing about our social work program is we have a 100% passage rate on the licensed social work exam, as well as a 100% job placement rate post-graduation for our students. So we know there's a need for high quality social workers today, and Ashland is working to fill that need. Within the natural sciences, we offer majors in biology, chemistry. We're actually one of only a handful of private schools in the nation to offer toxicology, the study of drugs, pollutants, and poisons for undergraduate students. So some really cool opportunities to get involved with professional level research within the natural sciences. Finally, looking at arts and humanities here on campus, fine art, music, journalism, digital media, and communication studies. One thing that is exceptional is there are additional scholarship opportunities available for students interested in art, music, and theater here on campus. Within the Ashland area, we're located in a city of 20,000. And a fun fact about Ashland, Ohio, is we are known as the world headquarters of nice people. So if you Google world headquarters of nice people today, Ashland, Ohio will pop up. So you know when you come to Ashland University, you're not only on a great campus, but also surrounded by an outstanding supportive community. Within campus involvement here on campus, we currently have over 130 clubs and organizations. So plenty to do, plenty to be involved with. We have an amazing rec center facility, our Office of Christian Ministries, fraternity and sorority life, study abroad, and on-campus employment. Plenty to do for students to keep them connected and engaged. Now, if you're looking to continue your athletic career from high school into the college space, Ashland University is the place to do it. As a top-tier Division II institution, Ashland has amazing athletic opportunities for our students to continue to compete at that next level. We do offer different scholarships for our student athletes. So if you are interested in being a student athlete here at Ashland, goashlandeagles.com is our athletic website. There you can fill out recruitment forms and get in touch with our recruiting coaching staff. Looking at your total cost to attend Ashland University, you can check out our website online, ashland.edu/cost. Put in your information, figure out what it would cost for you to attend AU. But we definitely encourage everybody to come for a campus visit and stay connected with us through the various forms of social media, as well as our office's contact information is listed here.
Excellent, thanks so much. Our next presentation is from Mount St. Joseph University.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kristen Coughlin, and I am an admission counselor at Mount St. Joseph University. I do specifically work with all of our students coming from the state of Indiana, and the Mount is located in Cincinnati, Ohio, so just over 2 hours from Indianapolis. Rather than speak at you or show you a PowerPoint for the next few minutes, I'm actually going to go ahead and just share a video with you that does include some student perspectives as well as faculty and staff perspectives that can really give you an idea of what it's like to be a student at the Mount.
The heart of a lion means following your passion with an intensity unmatched by others. You're not measured by the number of times you get knocked down. Success is measured by the number of times you get back up.
First college I came to see was the Mount, and when I got here, I just felt like felt at home. Everybody was inviting, and it just felt like, you know, a home away from home.
I came to the Mount because I get the support of that small school feel that I really, really loved. I thought I wanted to go to a big school, but once I actually got there, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I felt like I was just a number.
We have incredibly small class sizes here at the Mount.
I come to this campus and I know where everything is. It's got all the resources I could ever need. Everything's just been wonderful.
The most important thing when a student comes to a small liberal arts university is that they are developing a relationship with a faculty member, both in the classroom, but also during advising sessions. We're finding out about their goals and helping them navigate how to get there.
I had a student that struggled early, athletically and academically. One-on-one meetings, getting to understand that student, where they come from, and just a little bit about their background helped me reach them better.
Every student at the Mount is different. Some of us have things going on outside, some of us don't, but having that catered need to learn about you as a student and to help you overcome whatever your hardships are outside.
Seriously, I was the only person who had kids, so my circumstance was very unique.
Freshman year, heading towards exams, and I couldn't take it anymore. It was too much. And I walked into my advisor's office and I looked him dead in his eye and told him I'm gonna drop out. He closed the door and talked to me. Ever since then, I told myself, I'm not giving up.
Our advisors are really dedicated to us.
They work with you. They really want you to succeed.
My advisor is not just my advisor. He's just someone I can actually talk to and just let things out when I need to.
I got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. We have the Child Development Center, and they are the most amazing set of people. They're like, okay, if you need to take a test, we'll give you that time.
We tell our guys, find a way to grow. We put a big emphasis on being the best versions of ourselves.
When I came here, I felt that the education was a lot more intimate.
I don't even feel like I'm really at school sometimes. I just feel like I'm in a place where I'm just growing as a person.
Gosh, Cincinnati's great. You have so much opportunity to do anything you want.
Cincinnati is one of those cities, I think, that just has something for everybody.
The sports centers.
To the art.
We have a great downtown urban setting.
Everything is right there.
To me, Cincinnati is the most wonderful place in the world.
So what makes me really excited about the future is seeing where my students are going to go.
Seeing my student athletes graduate and affect the community in the best way they see fit.
Mostly I want to become a nurse practitioner.
Go to grad school.
To be first assist on open heart surgeries.
A student who fulfills their educational journey and then ultimately comes back and says thank you, that's the most fulfilling.
Come back home. The Mount wants to see you. We want you to come tell your story. Think of the Mount as your family. They want to hear when you get engaged. They want to hear when you get promoted. You can stay away as long as you want, but the light's always on, the door's always open.
It's not just about I got a job or I got into graduate school. It's I've made a meaningful life. You helped me get there.
I didn't think that I would actually come this far, but here I am. I'm going to graduate next year.
Hopefully you all enjoyed that inside look at what it really means to be a Mount student. I'm going to go ahead and drop my info in the chat, and I would love to connect with any of you outside of this if you have any further questions or if that video sparked some interest for you. Thanks so much for being here.
Great, thank you. And thank you to all of our presenters. We do have a few minutes for Q&A before this session wraps up. And so I'd like to invite all of our presenters to come back on camera and respond to this question. What advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And I'll ask that our presenters respond in the same order that they presented.
All right, I believe that that I was first. Advice for a college search, I'd say the best piece of advice I've ever given was to look for 3 basic things. Do they have the major you want? You know, if they don't have the major you're looking for, what's going to get you to your career goals? Keep looking. Does the money work? Is the cost right? You know, balance out your budget, see if the cost of that particular place works for you. And the fit, do you feel at home there? Are you comfortable there? Can you see yourself, you know, staying there for a couple of years? Are you happy there? You know, and if all 3 of those boxes check, you know, you got a decent spot. If you're missing one of those, keep looking.
I think Bethel University, you're up next.
All right, I can go. So advice that I would give to someone seeking out a college, I like to ask my students when I meet with them personally, what are the top 3 things that they're looking for in a college? So pretty similar to what Matt was saying, but just think about your college experience and what 3 things have to be there for you. So a lot of times people say a small school, I want personal one-on-one attention and having professors that are there for me. We have 70% of our students that are mentored here on campus. And so we're just very personable. And I like to ask my students, like, what 3 things would have to be in your experience for you to want to be able to attend?
All right, so I advise students to tour campuses. A lot of colleges have a lot of the same resources, a lot of the same programs, and sometimes it comes down to what that campus looks like, how you feel on that campus, seeing the students. So if you have an opportunity, I advise touring as many colleges as you can.
My biggest piece of advice to students kind of navigating their options would not be to like count anything out too soon, particularly in the realm of cost. And if you are especially weighing large or state public schools versus small private schools, just because one may look more expensive on the sticker price or the initial price point doesn't always mean it will be your initial cost. So once you kind of apply and make the most of the application process and then find out what your FAFSA and scholarships are from these variety of colleges you apply to, then you can kind of start looking more apples to apples. So I would say, yeah, if it's got the major you're looking for, if you feel like you're interested in living in that particular city or type of surrounding, don't count it out, apply, make the most of your application, and then see how it works out.
One of the biggest pieces of advice I give to students is take your time and go at your own pace. Everybody's college search looks different. And just because your friends have already decided or somebody thinks you've already decided doesn't mean that you're ready to make that decision. So work with your admissions counselors, have those conversations and do it at your own pace, because this is one of the only times in your life where this is 100% your decision. So don't let others' pace influence yours. Take your time, do what's best for you.
And I think I love all the advice that was given. I feel like I was really thinking something along the lines of what both Kyle and Ellen said, but to add something different to the conversation, I would really recommend just taking advantage of all of the resources that are offered to you throughout your college search process. So attend those fast vote nights at your high school, reach out to your guidance counselor to learn about scholarship resources and to help connect you with universities that might be a good fit for you. And especially don't be afraid to reach out to your admission counselors. I know we probably seem like scary strangers that are trying to trick you into coming somewhere, but I promise we all get into this because we want to help students. So don't be afraid to reach out and ask questions of your admission counselors too.
Excellent, thank you all. So that brings us to the end of this session. So I want to say thank you for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide. And also, this is one of many sessions being hosted, so please be sure to sign up for more. And in about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as others at strivescan.com/Indiana. So that wraps up this session, and have a great evening.